The central message here, that Main Street in America has moved. It's now online. That is, after all, where people gather to chat with their friends, do their shopping, and yes, where they're also vulnerable to criminal activity. Panelists and speakers here say the approach has not nearly been aggressive enough in dealing with what they call an